The Jay Slater case has more twists and turns than any other case I've followed, mostly because people are not convinced that it was Jay's body that they found and buried. It was someone else that they sent back to the UK. And that's why there was so much secrecy surrounding it, to the point of where Jay's own family couldn't say their last goodbyes to him. Even after Debbie insisted, she was met with a coffin and a rose on top. No one in Jay's family had the opportunity to positively identify him, the reason being that his body was very deteriorated. Brings me back to the question then, if his body was so deteriorated, how did they manage to get fingerprints and claim that is Jay based on those fingerprints? Doesn't really make sense, does it? Well, for those of you following the new talk going around in this case, you will know that a man called Joe is claiming that Jay Slater is still alive and being held in a location in Ibiza. It's very bizarre, and many are saying that it's too far-fetched and weird. Just someone else looking for attention and views. However, what proof do we actually have that Jay is dead? Thinking back to the cactus as well that Jay allegedly cut his leg on, there was no sign of blood found anywhere. Well, Joe takes it a step further, telling us exactly who was buried instead of Jay. He provides this picture, saying that this guy was whacked over the head and was sent back to the UK instead of Jay. Seems so crazy. If there is any truth to this, then surely this Joe guy can provide some proof other than this picture of the back of someone's head. There is no way of telling who this is. Joe also mentioned Brandon, who allegedly flew over there a few days ago, and calls out some other people too, including Ayub. Ayub hit back at Joe, calling him a rat, which made many question whether Joe knows the truth. Because did Ayub mean Joe is ratting people out? In my opinion, I think the story is definitely far-fetched, but I do feel like there is a massive cover-up in this case. Too many people are hiding things, and I doubt we will ever get the truth, sadly. There is an open inquest, but no date has been set. But just ask yourself this. What proof do we have that it was Jay Slater's body that was sent back to the UK and buried?